Hey guys, welcome to Quad S Trading, and today we're going to go over the trades of March the 3rd till the 7th. Before we do get started, do remember that we are giving away one free lifetime membership to our course with all of our premium channels once we hit 250 subscribers. For that, I need you to comment and like this video or any of our videos that we do. So on the 3rd, we had BTAI. So this one here pumped quite a bit. If we look at the 4 p.m. to this pivot right here, almost 200%. So we take a position right under the pivot here. So 630, and we cover right here as usual our purple line. Now if this here were to go up higher, we would have taken another position up in this area here, and then the price would have came back down, and we always cover at this purple line. So the reason why I like this strategy so much is because we know exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to play this stock before it even happens. So when the stock pumps 15%, I locate my shares right away. Once I've identified that this stock here has high dilution, which this one did, I locate right away. That way I get them nice and cheap. With 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, we can pre-locate our shares, which is awesome. And then I know that I'm entering here. I know that if it pumps, I'm going to enter here, and I know exactly where I'm getting out, which is always this purple line. So this was a nice win of $2.73 per share. So if you short 100 shares, this is $273. The next one is 𝐹RGT. This one here was not a big winner because it did have a lot of dilution, but it didn't really do our pattern as quick as we would have liked. So essentially, it pumped, from here all the way to here is 60%. But it pumped, let's say, up to 80, way up to here. We enter at this pivot here at 164, and it just went sideways way too long. We exit at the first purple line that we see, which is right here at 149 the next day, and that one there is only 15 shares, 15 cents per share. So this would have been only $15 for 100 shares. They're not all big winners. Sometimes they just happen to go sideways often. This is another one that kind of went sideways on the first trade. And then it just dumped right after. So this one here pumped quite a bit. We identified a resistance point right here, so it's up 100%. So we took that at 396. So if there's a resistance point that is near a round number, like for example $4, like this one here, we go slightly below the $4. Sometimes it will go like 396, 397, and then tank. So we like to go that little bit underneath that round number. So if it's like 250, I'll go in at like 247, 244, 245, whatever number I choose, depending on the resistance that we identify. So it comes here, it tanks, it comes back up. Because we short fairly small according to our trade size, and we like to average up. So the positions that we average up are the most profitable ones. I don't mind going in and averaging up. I don't get scared when a stock goes $2, $3, $4, $5 against me. So then from here, we covered at this purple line, so 18 cents per share. So this is only $18. However, the next day, see how we identified a pivot point right here at 458. I round that down to 450 minus a couple pennies. I took this at 444, and it went up a high of 448. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you identify them at a round number, you always go a little bit lower, because if you had this at 450, you would have missed this trade by 2 pennies. So we just bring the price down just a little bit, and we covered at this purple line here for 49 cents per share. So on 100 shares, this is $49. And then our massive winner is this one here, TNXP. So we had some people that took it at the resistance, but then other people just took this as an SS1. So this here, it pumped right to this resistance point right here, which some people took, and it's easy to identify. A lot of people are asking me, hey, there's no way you found that. If you look here, look, this candle here and this candle here are up in that same area. We did a line across here, and look, it matches right here, right? So it's not it's not really rocket science for us. So in this course, we teach all of that, how to identify these resistance points, and then it tanked. So for those who don't like that, because it's going up quite a bit here from $10 all the way up to 18, you can take it on the way down as an SS1, which is a close below the blue line, and then you were to cover at this purple line right here. So if you took the SS4, which is up here, this would have been a $596 win on 100 shares. And if you've taken this as an SS1, it would have been a $296 win which is huge. So last trade, PSTV. So this one here was on a Thursday. So I don't like trading after hours, anywhere after noon. So I don't trade afternoon. And we can't trade stocks under $1. So no matter what, this is not an entry. However, if it was below $1, it would have definitely been an entry because you're already up 168%. So this would have been an entry here. But either way, we wait, patience, patience, patience. It pumped up here. It nailed this resistance, this resistance, this resistance again. It hit it for the 5th time right here. So if you trade at 4 in the morning, you would have nailed it right up here. But unfortunately, I wake up around 6:30 to trade. So once it happens over here and you're in between two resistance points, I just told myself, look, I would have gotten here inside here anyways. So this would be my first entry and possibly a second entry here. You know what? Even anywhere in this range here is definitely an entry. So I got in. When I would wake up and I'm at my charts here looking it up, and then 224 is my entry, and my exit is at this purple line, which was 53 cents per share. On 100 shares, it's $53. And if you look, it's tanking a lot lower than what it was. So sometimes these trades, the ones that we short, because there's a lot of dilution involved, that's the only thing that we do. They often tank more if you were to hold them like for a week or two. But we like to have our capital available, so we just get in, get out, take profit, move on to the next trade the next day. So this week was a little bit slow. I'm going to assume it's because of all the tariffs and all the economic wars that's going on between the states. China is involved in there too, and Canada. But it's gonna ramp back up at a later time, as it always does. And right now the market is in a recession right now, kind of like the market tanked quite a bit so far. So the stocks, they're not happening as often as we like. We're getting maybe 1 to 2 trades a day. Usually we get 1 to 5 trades a day. So anyways, once it starts ramping up again, it's going to be nice. But that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next.